this weekend only at Ashley Home Store.
And once again, we had scattered storms back in play this afternoon. Before they could fizzle on up, though, we did see kind of repeat as far as temperatures go at Joplin Regional. Very similar to yesterday. We topped out right around 90 yesterday. I think we topped out near 90 only just again this afternoon before any light showers and rain and even cloud cover dropped temperatures down to about 83, which is where we stand right now. So quite a jump up in temperatures after we dropped back into the lower 70s this morning. At least we were quiet to start the night out and the day out for that matter before we saw the scattered thunderstorms result. And again, just scattered accumulation so far, but I still think we can hold on to some of these rain chances over the next 3, 4, 5 hours. Then we're going to quiet things down overnight. As for who got the heaviest rain, is southwestern Missouri this go around, almost pushing 2 inches just outside of Nevada. Same goes for Lamar and other areas between 1 to 2 inches right around Stockton Lake. Again, these are all because of the scattered storms that fired up this afternoon, and they're still out there even as we check the radar at 5:15 on this Monday evening. You can see how mainly along into the east of 69, that's where the main focus of the scattered storms are right now. But a closer look, you can see from about Freedom, Redfield, Elsmore, Stark, Walnut. That's a good cluster of scattered storms. Not severe, but moderate to heavy rain. And then it starts to pick back up once you hop over to the state line and towards Stockton Lake, including a good shower, splitting the difference between Miami and Neosho right on the state line. So scattered showers are out there, but at least we're looking okay from Joplin's vantage point. 83 degrees though. Feels like 89 with the dew point sitting at 73. If you're under the clouds and the rain, you're being held back into the 80s. Everybody else, you're ranging from about 90 to almost 94 degrees, but everybody's going to fall back through the 80s, 70s as we get rid of the rain chances before we head into the overnight. Overnight lows will drop off to 69. Again, our weather is pretty tame compared to what's left of Ida. Still a tropical depression that's slowly working across the state of Mississippi. Closer to us, though, we still have this frontal boundary part to the north. That's going to try and keep some of the thunderstorm chances in here for tonight, and maybe another shot for some isolated storms tomorrow as we wait and see this upper level ridge try to build back in. But let's break down the forecast for the rest of the evening. We're starting out with the scattered storms out there, but you can see how by 10 o'clock the activity pretty much fizzles out. So we'll keep things quiet during the overnight hours. But then after we start out in the upper 60s, I want to watch for a complex of storms that'll try to come near I-35 and the Kansas City metro. If any outflow can come out from those storms, that could be enough to spark a storm or two as we go into the late morning and Tuesday afternoon. If they don't, we're going to see temperatures kind of pushing back near 90 once again. 69 in the morning, 85 by noon, afternoon highs right around 90 degrees. Then the bigger story overall is the upper ridge building back in. As it does, it's not going to bring in much in terms of humidity, but this will keep us in the 90s as we go through the rest of the week and into the holiday weekend. But you see how the edge of the jet wants to stay close by. That could allow for some isolated rain chances Friday, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. But the bulk of the holiday weekend ahead now is looking primarily dry, but we are going to have the heat back in play. 90 tomorrow, lower 90s Wednesday through Friday, and maybe pushing mid-90s for some days on our holiday weekend.
Yeah, fairly typical for Labor Day weekend.